Is this Trent Williams' last season?
I feel like if they win the Super Bowl, it should be. And I don't want to make decisions on people. If they want to work, if he wants to keep going, Trent. But like I think we could have learned a little bit from Tom Brady. Like I think Tom Brady, when he won that Super Bowl against the Buccaneers, he should have stepped away probably. Like go out on top. I love an athlete that goes out on top, that retires before it's not too late. I don't like watching legends and their demise. And I think Trent Williams, if he wins a Super Bowl, he's accomplished everything he could want to accomplish. He's going to go to the Hall of Fame regardless. If he wins a Super Bowl this year, man, I think this may be the last season of Trent Williams. And I want to say something too, like Trent Williams is a top 3 player on this offense. He doesn't get talked about enough. You can make a legitimate case he's the MVP of this offense. I really feel that way about Trent. When he's not in, it's a different game. He helps CMC. He helps Brock. He's phenomenal. His story about coming back from cancer and continuing to play, it's just great, man. He's another guy that is probably going to get a movie if he wins a Super Bowl at some point. His will be a few years down the line. But Trent Williams, man, if I'm Trent Williams, and you guys give him that award every year for when they talk, the media award, right? I forget what it's called, where you guys vote on who's the best member of the 49ers with the media. Trent wins that one.
He has won that.
Yeah. Did he win 2 years in a row, right?
He may have.
Yeah, I think
but
he did.
I don't think he's going to win this year.
No. No.
I think I think Bosa's going to win it this year.
Really?
Bosa. He's really good. Every week, he's at his locker. Anything you ask, he gives a candid answer. Because he's like that. I think the only person who makes more money in the organization than Bosa is Jed. So as far as he's concerned, like, what do you want to know about what we're doing, the team we're facing? I love that. It's like, it's almost not going to tell me anything.
The media awards almost like a who tells you the most award, right? But yeah, I mean, Trent is back to Trent, man. It's up to him if he wants to do the run. Like if they win the Super Bowl and he's on that run it back mode type thing, hey, more power to him, and maybe they can. But I just like to see people go out on top, and I don't know. I think it'd be nice to see. I mean, what else is he playing for at this point? He's got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens? How much money is he going to make next year if he plays? And how much will he miss out on?
My computer's kind of like slowing down right now. I don't know why. I got this new computer. It's kind of janky. But Trent Williams, guess how much money, how much cash he's earned in his NFL career just from contracts?
I'm going to say 200.
250. $250 million. So I think he stands to earn like another $70 million over the next 3 years. How much do you want? $70 million.
If you have 250 million, I think you're good.
Probably invested.
I think you're okay. You know, I think at this point it's not about money. It's about, do you want to play or do you want to go do something else with your life?
Yeah.
You have $250 million. I don't think you need that. You can, if you have $250 million, you can make 70 another way.
But I mean, like they already. Let me give you a year in the life of Trent Williams. Okay. You don't have to go to training camp.
Yeah.
Forget that. Forget the preseason. Forget training camp. Just, I mean, show up, work out, be there, but just play in the game. And then during the season, forget Wednesday practices. Just the day off. You practice 1 day a week and one walkthrough.
That's true.
I'm just saying, like, and they could probably adjust that. If you don't want to practice at all, fine.
Where's he from? Is he from the East Coast somewhere?
No, he's from Texas.
Okay,
he's from Texas.
Yeah, so he probably got a house there and here.
He has two. They give him 2 lockers, plus a foot locker for like an additional locker for all of his shoes, and he has like a rope in front of his 2 lockers. You know what I mean, like at the movie theater, so you can't get in the club.
Yeah.
One locker says Silverback. The other one says Williams 71. I mean, they really give him the red carpet treatment there, man. I feel like they'll take him however
persona. Yeah. So basically what you're saying, he's gonna, if either way, he's gonna run it back. That's what
if he says, "Hey guys, I'm retiring," what are they gonna do? They're like, "Cool, we'll just slide Colt McKivitz to left tackle. Then we're good. We're prepared for this moment. We got this." Like, I'm sure they would try to make him an offer he couldn't refuse before, but they tried to do that with Alex Mack and it didn't work.
I don't think they can run it back without Trent Williams. They can't run it back. If they win the Super Bowl and Trent Williams retires,
you can't replace Trent Williams.
No.
Just having a top 10 pick doesn't mean you can replace, which they don't.
All right.
But if you did, anyway. Yeah. F95SF49 says, Happy New Year from Hamburg, Germany. Deeply appreciate your work and insights. Learning a lot about football, my favorite team. Thanks. Thank you.
Got a lot of German. Got a lot of German in me. I want to visit one day, man. So shout out to you.
Yeah,
but
you have a show.
My family came here before the 1900s, just for the record.
Oh, good to know.
Just for the record.
I was about to look at you sideways.
Yes.
Brother Bob says, Ig, you have a show with Larry? If so, check him about BA. That is such a silly discussion. All Larry said was that he thought Ayuk would have more touchdowns, and then he got him. I don't understand why that's such a big deal. That one. There's so many things you could get Larry about, but the Ayuk thing is silly to me. I don't know.
No comment.
Really going to argue about touchdown? I don't know. Malik Payton says Trent is a top 3 player on this team, and he's not 2 or 3. Yeah. Sean McGee says, hey guys, love the show. Random question unrelated to the topic. How many players do you think are on PEDs? The amount of punishment they take in recovery is everything you think. They all beat the test. Man, I'd like to hold on to my press pass, so I'm not going to speculate on something I don't know. I don't know, man. You tell me, Sean. Thank you. Sorry, dude.
I have no press pass, but no comment.
No comment. Silky Smooth Smithers says, would it be crazy if Brock was to practice with the second team to get an eye to prep for the unexpected if injuries pile up from the first team? I don't like the idea of inverting starters and backups in this game. Having like all the starters kind of take the week off from practice and then be backups. And if someone gets hurt, it's like, hey, Brock, we need you to in the third quarter of this meaningless game right now because we're out of bodies. Like, no.
That's Brandon Allen time, I think.
Brandon Allen. Keith Murphy, the unbeaten, says, don't go out on top. Go out when your ability is gone. Don't leave anything in the tank because you're done. You're done.
It's a good point.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's the thing. Usually people like retire because they don't want to do training camp. It's just so tedious. But he doesn't have to do that.
There's something like very impressive or legendary about going out on top with just not dragging it out. Sometimes that stuff gets a little sad and embarrassing when guys are just like, bro, just give it up. Like I respect Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
He didn't go out on top, but he left before he could have kept playing for years, but he's like, I'm good. I don't know. I respect it.
Brother Bob says, Larry also said Brandon Ayuk had drops, wasn't open, not getting money. All right, I'll check him on that.